Their defense holds, and now Brandon Cooks. They're all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 66 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tristan Vizcaino for the extra point. It's up and good, 15-0 here in the first quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground. Decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And take it right on the 30. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught at the 10. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. Tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And while we have a moment, we remind you that registration for the Madden Championship Series is now open. This year we'll be giving away, ready for this, $1.7 million in prize money to the best Madden 24 players in the world. And if you want to get in on the action, and you should, visit MaddenChampionship.com to get yourself registered. Well, it's hard to believe how much that has taken off in recent years.
It's taken off so much, partner. I'm going to start to work on my game and register for a chance to win that kind of money.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. So now following that long touchdown a moment ago, you might say to yourself, well, that should be enough on its own to boost his ratings. I wish I had somewhere to call and tell that to. Well, fear not. Now you do. The Madden Ratings Hotline is now available. You can make your case. Who needs to go up? Who needs to go down? You can call 1-844-MADDEN-1. That also works out to 1-844-623-3361. As they say, the lines are open. Operators are standing by. Let the devs know what you think right now. 1-844-MADDEN-1. Check it out.
And make your case. Tell them why your player should be moved up in the ratings. Tell them why one of the guys that you don't like should be moved down. The players do it. They make their case. Now you get to make their case for them.
Now wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. So we've hit intermission. It's time. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field.
sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Mullins. He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just what they needed, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll go up the middle with White. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
He lets it go deep for Mayer.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Michael Mayer.
36 yards.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll set up to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this.
No.
Okay.
And the Ravens have got it.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Back to throw now on first down.
This pass complete to Melton.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. The Rams on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And the pressure too much. Down he goes.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to it.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be off.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle. Through the end zone for a touchback here. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Under pressure, they got him again. Calais Campbell in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big.
But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Goes Kano now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays.
What's up, buddy? Appreciate you pulling up once again, gang up. I'm in these solo battles. There's so many solo battles, man. I'm finna get on 2K though. I said I'm finna get on that 2K. I'm talking to the stream right now. Nigga on that 2K, my guy. Jake Potts, are you watching the football? Yes, sir. I'm watching the Falcons right now, but I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'll wait on the Cowboys game. I'm talking to stream, bro. Let me talk to stream in peace, bro. Thank you. Bro, we've been winning. We've been winning for years, bro. Who your favorite team, Loss? Look, that's it, bro. Literally. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, bro. We gon' hoop, bro. I'm on man right now, nigga. We play other games. We'll just play one fucking game, bitch. Fuck. Stop talking to me like that, nigga. For give me problems, nigga. I'll play the game when I feel like playing it, nigga. I gotta get these players, bro. And you're right. That was right, Jake. Jake. Hey, how did you know that? What the hell? How did you know that what you just said right there? How did you know that? How did you just say that? Like, how did you know this game been the same for 6 years? How did you know that shit? That's what I'm trying to see. Like, you did not play no Madden, nigga. You just started playing Madden. You see? Did you watch the Colorado? Did you see the Colorado game or no? Yes. Did you see the Rado game? Hey, should I keep this loss or quick sell it? I might use this shit. Yeah, come on, bro. I'm on stream. That's freaky. That's freaky. I don't know. Hey, Loss, can you hear this? Can you hear my party chat? YouTube. shit on YouTube. I share my YouTube. On YouTube. Probably left because you heard all that freaky shit. Y'all love my viewer left. Oh. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back.